fully vaccinated. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You just have to- I'll give you a-
Ready, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm going to call the docket. If you hear your name, please answer and let me know that you're here. And then if the attorneys are here, if you could just let me know your announcements and what you plan on accomplishing this morning. Rosario Castillo.
Okay.
She's here in the courtroom, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
She doesn't have an attorney.
Judge,
Okay.
she's supposed to be making payments to the DA's check section.
Okay,
I'm not sure if she's done
okay.
that this morning.
All right, so we'll get with the state and get an update on that. Brandon White, Evan, I'm not sure if that's the right order or if it's Evan Brandon White.
Good morning, Judge. Trey Porter here. Mr. White is present on the screen as well.
Okay, thank you.
Judge,
And what are we, yeah, go ahead.
Judge, we received notice from the state that the blood discovery that Judge Longoria ordered was available for pickup at the end of last week. So we plan to pick that up this week and review it. And we would like a reset so that we may review that evidence.
All right, very well. How many settings has this case had?
Judge, I came in, I was not the original attorney of record on this case. I believe since my firm has been hired, I believe this is our third setting.
All right. Patty, are there any that are like on a trial docket or, you know, would your judge just generally? Yeah.
Tomorrow, Judge, you're gonna see some of those that are set for trial.
And these are just set for just to get a status report on things or?
These
Or
are for pretrial conference.
Okay. All right, very well. Then that reset will be granted.
30 days, Judge?
Yes. And
Okay.
also, counsel, do you know if you're going to need any pretrial motions heard on this case?
At this time, Judge, we do not. The pretrial motions that we had related to this discovery that we've now been notified about.
Okay.
So at this time, no, Judge, we don't. We'll certainly urge that with the court promptly if we decide that we do.
Okay, very well. And do you have an offer on the case yet from the state?
We have received an offer. Yes, Judge. I don't know if that may change in light of some of this new evidence that we'll review.
Okay.
But we'll certainly touch base with the state on that, Judge.
Okay, very well. Thank you.
And Judge, may my client and I be excused?
Yes, unless Patty, do you need them for anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay, yes.
August 12th is a reset.
Thank you, Patty.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Same to you. All right, Christopher Szymlewski, not sure about the pronunciation.
Good morning,
CMIL.
good morning, Judge Harris. This is Nathan Slimane. Christopher might be in the courtroom. I don't see him on the call.
No, he's not in the courtroom.
He's not in the courtroom. Judge, if I haven't been in touch with him in some time, but I have not gotten any violation reports, and we have been in contact in the past. If it's all right with the court, let me step away and see if I can get a hold of him, and then maybe we can recall him at the end of the docket.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Dominique Jackson.
I am present for him, ma'am. This is Michael Beliveau. I have had no contact with him, but I do know he is set for an MTR in the 175th, and I have the Zoom link for that, so I can go in and have him Zoom over here when he's finished with that MTR.
All right, that would be fine.
Unless they dispose of these when they dispose of the MTR, but I will let the court know either way.
Okay, that sounds good. Uh-huh.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Javier or Xavier Andrew Curtis.
Your Honor,
Yes.
that got reset. Attorney is at the 385th District Court on a jury trial in Maverick County.
Oh, okay.
So it got reset, felony pending indictment, September 9th.
Okay, thank you. Is that David Dominique? Is that reset too?
David Dominguez, yes, ma'am, it got reset.
Oh, Dominguez, that's reset. Okay. It looks like Jesus Rosa is reset. Is that right or not?
Judge, you skipped Nicolas Peña Flores.
Yeah, I thought maybe that had been reset. It's not.
Not Nicolas Flores, no, ma'am.
All right. All right, then, Nicholas Flores, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay. And the attorney?
My attorney, he gave me a call. He was having some car trouble right now, but he should be jumping on any minute.
Okay, well, then stay with us. Don't disappear, okay?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank
You're welcome. Jesus Rosa?
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Mr. Montoya. Mr. Rosa is on the Zoom link, and I just need to confer with the district attorney's office to get an offer.
All right, very well.
Your Honor, he's got an active warrant.
Okay, where is he? I'm not, Zoom isn't working where the person talking shows.
Mr. Rosa, can you wave your hand?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, all right. And where are you, Mr. Rosa? Are you at your home?
Yes,
Okay. So, and are you aware of the fact that you have an active warrant?
no,
Okay, so counsel, I think you need to bring your client in to the courtroom and find out what's going on with this.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And then with regard to the case, what's happening on the DWI case?
We need to confer with the state judge.
Okay, all right, we'll confer with the state and then get back to me and then see when you're turning your client in.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Vicente Burciaga,
Here in the courtroom.
okay, and your lawyer?
Leandro Renault, I'm present with Mr. Buciaga.
Okay, very well. And so where are you in the process with this case?
Judge, I just needed to confer this morning if that's going to be possible with the state.
Okay. Is the state present on these cases? I'm not hearing any.
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Will you be conferring then with Mr. Renaud on this case, on Burciaga?
Yes, Judge, I don't know who's in control of the breakout rooms.
Your Honor, if you want me to place them on breakout, I could put Mr. Montoya first
Okay,
with Ms. Reed.
well, the ones that need to confer with the state, if you could go ahead and put them in breakout rooms. So that was Burciaga. And didn't Jesus Rosa, did Mr. Montoya need a breakout room?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then there was one more, right?
Well, those are the only two I have.
Okay. Is there anyone else I talked to that needed a breakout room that I've already called?
I need to be in the breakout room too.
No, not yet. They have the board. When they have one DA and there's two attorneys.
Okay, yeah, she has-
Okay,
So, Judge, did you want me to put both of them with Ms. Reed or one at a time with Ms. Reed?
I would probably one at a time. So I guess in line for a breakout room. So there's just one DA?
This morning, yes, ma'am. The other DA is in at a CLE this week.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
Judge, it's baby prosecutor week, so that's why they're all gone.
Okay,
So Ms. Reed is in a breakout room now with Mr. Montoya.
okay. Ruben Serna,
Yes, ma'am. I'm present.
Okay. And your attorney, Brian O'Donnell?
Your
Yes,
Honor, he's at jail court this morning, so as soon as he gets done there, he'll log on to the Zoom.
All right. All right, Mr. Serna, just don't disappear. We're waiting for your lawyer.
yes, ma'am.
Roland Ojeda, has that one been reset?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Roland Ojeda?
I'm here, Your Honor, Miguel Hernandez.
He's right here in the courtroom, Judge.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not, I have 3 misdemeanors, but I'm not sure if I'm reading this correctly. Does he have a felony pending also out of the 227?
The felonies are out of the 175th, and
Okay.
it's 1, 2, 3 felonies, 175th.
Okay. Well, that's, that kind of puts me in a difficult position to try to settle these if he's got felonies pending out of 175th, Judge.
Have you conferred with the state yet on this case?
No, Your Honor, not on this case.
Okay. The only reason I think you should touch base with someone is so that that prosecutor on this case can be in touch with the felony prosecutors.
Okay.
I don't know who's on, I don't know you're not on the felony cases, right?
I may be, I'll be honest with you. I've got 3 cases set for trial in the next 2 weeks, so I've been kind of paying a little more attention to some of those other cases right now. But I could check to see if I am on those cases, Your Honor. But I'll touch base with the prosecutor.
Okay. All right. Well, when you can, Patty, then if you could put them in a breakout room with the state on this case.
Yes, ma'am.
Next in line. All right. Ethan Byers.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Good to see you. Mr. Byers is here.
Okay.
It's our first setting post filing of the information. It's a second setting, but it's a blood draw. I need to prepare a blood discovery motion and present it to the court for signature and get it served on the state.
Okay.
And I'd ask for a reset for that purpose. It won't take me very long, but.
All right. That's granted. So that's for like 30 days, Patty, or when would his next setting be?
Yes, ma'am. August 12th.
Okay. All right. So
Thank you,
work for
Judge.
you. Okay, very good. You have a good day.
I'm still here, Judge. I got another one, but may Mr. Byers be excused?
Yes, he may.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Martin Rodriguez.
Your Honor,
Oh.
that got reset for felony pending indictment.
Okay,
September 13th.
thank you.
And may I go ahead and place Ms. Reed in another breakout room with Mr. Ronald?
Yes, please. How many prosecutors do you usually have here, Patty, for the docket?
2.
Okay. Daniel Ravalcaba.
Judge, I'm here on that case. Mr. Rubalcaba, he had a HR meeting that he couldn't get out of this morning, but I'm here on his behalf. I've conferred with the state on this case. I'd like to keep conferring via email. I think we're close to an agreement. If I could possibly get a 3-week reset on this one, I think we'll be able to have this case resolved.
What are we going to do with regard to your client appearing for court? When will he be available?
He should be available around 11, Your Honor.
Okay, will you have him sign on around 11? And then
Yes, Your Honor.
we'll take care of everything then, okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Jessica, Tia, is it Cindy?
It is Sydney, Judge. Yes. Miss Cindy is present on the Zoom. I see her and I'm here on her behalf, Judge. She's present with me.
Okay. All right. What are we going to do today?
I need to quite literally ditto Mr. Brooks. It's our client's initial appearance. I'm still reviewing discovery, and I plan on filing and bringing to the court a breath and blood discovery control order for the judge to sign. And
Okay.
this case is brand new, so I would ask for a reset date, the exact same as Mr. Brooks, Patty, but I get back from vacation August 16th. So if it could just be the 17th, the 18th, or something like that, just a few days after Mr. Brooks, that would be fantastic. And then
Okay, the 18th?
sure. And then I'm sure at that time I'll be able to confer with Miss Pollard or her freshly initiated coworker who will be back from baby prosecutor school. Such a fun week. I remember my week there.
Okay, well, that's granted.
Thank you, Judge. May Miss Cindy and I be excused, please?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great morning.
Welcome. You too.
Have a great week, everyone. Jessica, you can sign off and I'll send you a Zoom invite to talk.
Dwayne Brown.
Your Honor, that was
Mhm.
reset, felony pending indictment, September 14th.
Okay. Teresa Ashenfelter.
Here.
Good
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Okay. And so what's happening on this case?
This is Miss Ashenfelter's first time to court on I guess it says arraignment setting, but it's a dangerous drug case that there's a prescription for. So we're just tracking all that down. And then I was going to get in touch with the prosecutors.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just today, see if we could get a reset.
Okay. Do you need to be in a breakout room with the prosecutor?
I don't think so because I know who they are. So I can, once I get the documents together, I can start emailing them and communicating with them.
Let me let them know.
Okay, that sounds fine.
I'm sorry.
So you want just kind of a regular reset 30-day?
Yes, please.
Okay, that's granted.
May we be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge.
Yes.
If I may, on Vicente Burciaga's case,
Yes.
I just got through conferring with the state. They have offered my client a pretrial diversion, and I was going to take him over to the office to get that application done. So I don't know if I at this point. I don't know how this particular court works as far as when I get the application. Does Patty give me a reset, or I'm not sure how that needs to play out, but
Judge, I give him a 60-day reset.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
It's going to be September 14th.
September 14th. Okay. Is my client excused, Judge?
Yes, and I mean, will he have stuff to do now? Go fill out the application and stuff? Doesn't he need to get that done today?
Yes, Judge, and I'm here in the courtroom with him. He's here with me. in
Okay,
court.
so they're taking care of that right now.
So we can go and do that right now.
Okay, then you're free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Okay, thanks. So I'm gonna go have him do that, and I guess Patty.
Your Honor?
Yes.
I believe Mr. Montoya has also returned from the breakout room.
Okay.
Mr. Montoya?
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, I'm back. I'm here with Mr. Jesus Rosa, Judge. He's got 2 cases set for today.
Okay.
And I spoke with the district attorney's office. There's still some the blood discovery that hasn't come in on the second case, and on the blood discovery hasn't come in on 656-965.
Okay.
And the first one was a breath test, so that we have that. Miss Reed has asked me to consider the DWI court, which I will be speaking with Mr. Rosa about that. He has an active warrant, Judge, That's the one that had an active warrant.
Right.
If is there any way you can withdraw the warrant, Judge, so we can confer with Mr. Rosa about the DWI court and then resolve both cases? Or do I need
Why
to
does
actually?
he have a warrant?
I believe, I don't know. It's on the first case, Judge.
It's a violation, Your Honor, a violation of conditions of being out on bond.
I guess because he picked up the second case.
Yeah, I mean, that with the bond company, I haven't have any problem with them.
Your
I mean-
Honor, it appears that he violated pretrial conditions.
How?
He was
Why?
supposed to.
He was supposed to.
He was supposed to when he bonded out. Defendant not. This is weird. His bond was doubled because he was supposed to have change, scram, and install or remove ignition interlock as a condition.
Okay. So what's the status with regard to your client, counsel? Which one does he have? Ignition interlock or scram or what?
Mr. Rosa, what device do you have on your with you right now?
Ignition.
Ignition interlock, Judge.
And he was also supposed to be submitting to anabuse.
Oh, did he? So counsel, you were saying he has 2 DWIs. Does that mean that he just has 2 new pending DWIs and he's not on supervision right now for a DWI, is he?
That is correct, Judge. He's got 2 new ones and he's not on supervision at this time.
Okay, and so his issues right now are with the bond because he's not, I don't know, what is it, Patty, that he's not doing? He's got the ignition interlocks, so.
According to this, Your Honor, the violation report was submitted June 3rd. On June 7th, the judge increased the bond to $5,000, issue a warrant, continue with drug alcohol testing, random, and add scram, defendant not to be released until scram installed, remove ignition interlock as condition, defendant to submit to anabuse with instruction to crush the pills per Judge Longoria.
Okay, so counsel, it sounds like your client's not wanting to do any of that, or maybe he's willing, but he hasn't been arrested yet on the warrant. So I guess none of that is being done yet, what the judge ordered. So I don't think that under that situation, I can just recall the warrants. I mean, I'm not quite I don't know what led up to that decision to do all of that, but I don't think I'm in a position to say, oh, never mind, let me just recall the warrant. So he knows he's got a warrant out for his arrest. You're here in court. He's here in court. And you have conferred with the state? And they're talking about DWI court, right?
That is correct, Judge.
I mean, let's just put it this way. If you were to go ahead and work that out, and how the DWI court, is that something that you can enter into an agreement about today?
Well, there's no blood discovery, Judge, on the second case. So
you feel like you can't really do it until you get the results on the blood test, right?
That is correct, Judge.
And have you already, and the motion for discovery of the blood test has been filed, and now you're just waiting for that information to get to you. Is that correct?
Correct, Judge.
Okay. And do you know how much longer or it will take for you to get that information?
It shouldn't take that much longer, Judge. This is a older case. It's a April case. So it should be here presently.
Okay. And all right. The best I can do for you now is just say, I guess, get a reset and see if once you get the blood discovery, you guys can work the case out. Meanwhile, that warrant is pending for your client.
Thank you, Judge. That will be fine.
Okay. I got a question.
Wait, Jesus, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Can we
Can
be
I be
excused?
excused?
Can we be excused, Judge?
Yes, just get your reset date from Patty, please.
Yes, Judge.
Mhm.
Did you want to do 30 days, Your Honor?
Yes,
Okay, about Tuesday, August 17th.
That'll be fine. Thank you, Patty.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
17?
August the 17th, Jesus.
Okay.
May we be excused, Miss Judge?
yes, you may. Have a good
Thank
day.
you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Did I leave off on this Brianni Longoria?
That's my other one, Judge.
Okay, what are we doing on that one?
Judge, this is our first setting. She and I spoke this weekend, and she's going to provide me some statements and some information about the complainant. It's an assault case, Judge, and my hope is to use those with our prosecutors to ask for either dismissal or better resolution, Judge.
Okay, and did you say this was the first setting on this case?
It is, Judge. It's our first setting.
Okay, all right, so you want a regular reset then?
If I could, Judge, so I can get those.
Then- And then do you need to confer with the state today, or have you already conferred with the state?
I haven't, Judge, and I can. I don't know how far we get without what I'm looking for from my client, but I'm happy to confer.
Okay, if you would just confer briefly with them, please, and then you can
Absolutely.
get your reset, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, Maria Fabian. And Patty, if you can put Mr. Brooks in a breakout room with the state, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Judge,
yes.
this is Mike Hernandez. If I may, because I have several others I have to do this morning. I spoke to the prosecutor on Mr. Ojeda, and I found out that he's got 3 unindicted felonies out of the 175th. 2 for theft of a vehicle, 2,500 to 30,000, and 1 for changing serial numbers on a vehicle. Plus, he's got these 3, and I need to check to see if any of them are involved. Plus, who's going to get appointed to represent him, and it maybe they'll just appoint me. I don't know. But I think I needed a little more time to do some investigation and to see if we can maybe tie all this together one big package. So I would ask for, since this is the first setting on this case, I would ask for a reset on this matter.
All right, that's granted. Will you just kind of pin down which ones of those you are representing him on? And
Well, right now I can tell the court I represent him on the 3 misdemeanors, but I'm
Okay.
checking. I checked with 175th. They're unindicted and they don't have anybody appointed.
There's
So
nobody
I'll,
else.
I'll
Okay.
check with Laura over there to see what they're going to do.
Okay,
All
that
right,
sounds
thank you,
good.
Judge.
All right, you're welcome.
May I-
You have a good
may I be
day.
excused?
Yes, and just give him a regular reset, Patty, like 30 days, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I believe my client's in the courtroom. May he be excused too, Your Honor?
yes, he may.
Okay, I'll contact him later. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor.
All right, I called this name once before, but Maria Elena Fabian, are you here? All right, well, let's do bond forfeiture on that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
I think they're trying to get your attention from the courtroom, Judge. Thelma, you're muted in the courtroom. Excuse me, Your Honor.
yes. Is that Maria Fabian?
Can you hear me?
Now, are you Maria Fabian?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you don't have, do you have an attorney on this case?
No, I do not.
All right, are we going to take care of that? Are you going to want a court-appointed attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Your Honor,
So-
Deputy Castillo can hand her the form to fill out,
Okay,
and then I'll review it, and the clerk, Linda, will let me know if she thinks she qualifies.
all right. So
will
can you
do.
get started on that, Deputy
Yes, I
Castillo?
will, Judge. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Judge, I have another question.
Yes.
Mr. Ojeda wants to talk to you for a minute. Go ahead and have a seat.
Who is that now?
Mr. Ojeda, Mr.
This is-
Hernandez's client,
Is his,
he wanted to talk to you, Judge.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't know I had a court-appointed lawyer. I never made contact with this man. But I was gonna hire one, but COVID happened. I was on unemployment. They stopped my checks. Well, I just recently got with unemployment, and they're gonna give me all my checks back. So I was gonna hire me a lawyer, but he's my misdemeanor court. I mean, I'll meet up with him.
yeah, I was having a little bit of trouble catching everything you said because you were cutting in and out. So
Okay.
so I didn't get what you were saying. Would you?
I was gonna hire a lawyer. for these
Okay.
cases, but with COVID and happened, and I was on unemployment, receiving my checks. They cut them off, and 14 weeks ago, well, I just recently got reinstated this past Friday, so all my money's coming back to me. Still gonna hire me a lawyer, but I've never met with Mr. Hernandez, or I don't know his name, but if he wants to be my misdemeanor court, yeah, sure, why not? I'm more worried about my felonies than anything.
Okay, well, we have him as your misdemeanor attorney on those cases, and so that's just kind of how it is. Now, if you want to hire a lawyer, go ahead, but until that happens, or until but if you want, if it's okay that you've got Miguel Hernandez, then that's
Yes, ma'am.
great. We'll just keep it like this. You're okay with
Thank you.
it?
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor.
All
Thank
right,
you.
very good. You're
Have a good
welcome.
day.
You too. Kenneth Scott, I don't know, Bourgeois. Bourgeois, or I don't know. Anyone? Is he on bond, Patty, or do you know? I can't tell from the
Judge,
doc.
that should have been dropped, closed.
Okay.
It got taken care of at jail court.
Okay, let me just run a line through it. Desiree Reyes. Robert Gowan as the attorney. Have we heard anything from the attorney, Patty?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you want to try to call him and see, make sure they had notice, and then see if he can get hold of the client, all of that. And then if we haven't gotten it taken care of by noon, I'll do a bond forfeiture.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Sarah Bocanegra.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Attorney Renee Munoz on her behalf.
Okay, and is your client here?
Unfortunately, she is not, Judge. This is the first case setting. I Public Defender's Office within the mental health unit, Judge. The client does have mental health issues. I would like the opportunity to reach out to pretrial services and see if there are better working numbers for her, Judge.
Okay.
Into compliance. And I would also ask if I can confer with the state, Judge. This is a criminal trespass case, so I wanted to talk about the case with the DA, please.
Okay, so we'll put you in a breakout room with the state, and also you have till noon to see if you can get her to get in on this Zoom meeting or report to the court why she's not here. Okay.
Yes, Judge. I'll be sure to update the court. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Oh, I think that's everyone, right, Patty?
Yes, Your Honor, there's an add-on. I'm not sure if it got on your docket. But
Okay.
it's the inmate, Randall St. John, St. Julian Hancock. Attorney is Andrew Freilich.
So
Okay.
Judge, we are ready on that one. We just did paperwork, he's had his, I went over his rights with him. We're ready to go.
Okay, great. Excellent. I'll check and see if I've gotten the paperwork.
Judge, I believe Mr. Robert Gaona, attorney, is logged on now.
All right.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. Have you had any contact with your clients?
Judge, she has 3 other cases that are felonies that she hired counsel. And so I did a little check and didn't see that counsel was hired on the misdemeanor. So I'm checking in this morning. Maybe they just overlooked it, but I did not have contact with her. The phone number I have received says that she was not available when I tried to contact her.
Okay, well, I guess I'll give you till noon, but if we don't hear anything from her, we'll issue a bond forfeiture.
Okay, Judge, and I'll continue to see what I can do on this end. But if Patty can confirm, she has felonies that are pending in which she did hire counsel on all 3. And
That's correct, Judge, and they're set in the 226 tomorrow.
Okay, but
That's
you know,
correct.
still has this case. I see that on the docket, Patty, because you did note that for me. So I do see
Yes,
no
ma'am.
doubt 3 pending felonies, but and then there is this misdemeanor. So
I will keep trying to contact her, Judge, and if I get a hold of her, I will let the court know before.
okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Uh-huh.
Judge,
Yes.
I have Christopher Molesky here in the courtroom. He's the 4th one down on page 1.
Okay, thank you.
Judge, did you want me to contact Nathan Slimane, his attorney? Was going to
Yes.
try and contact him.
Yeah, please.
Judge, I'm back from the breakout room whenever you'd like my announcement.
Okay. Tell me your client's name again.
It was on Briani Longoria, Judge.
Okay.
It's on page 4, Judge.
Thank you. All right. So what's your announcement?
It's our first day, Judge. I've conferred that the prosecutor's going to reach out to the complaining witness to try and get some items from her as well.
Okay, very good. All right. Then we'll go ahead and give it a regular reset. 30.
Thank you, Judge.
Welcome.
Hi, Your Honor. I'm back from a breakout room with Catherine. This is Attorney Renee Munoz.
Okay.
Yes, Judge. Spoke with the state briefly. We were to talk about some things. This is the one that she has some mental health issues. She's not present today. I know Judge Longoria usually allows a week for me to try to bring them into compliance. I'd be asking for a similar situation, a week reset to reach out to pretrial services, reach out to family members, and try to get a hold of her before a warrant would issue, respectfully.
Well, how many settings has this case had?
This is the first case setting, Judge. This is set for arraignment. So she was arrested in June, and this is her very first court date.
Okay. Well, can you call pretrial this morning and see what information you have and then report back to the court? Whether
Yes, Judge. I can attempt to do that. Sometimes they're not as responsive as I would like them to be, Judge.
Right.
Usually I send an email to my contact over there and they send it back to me. But that might be a couple hours because they are swamped over there, Judge. But if you would like me to report back at noon, I can do that as well. I have other cases as well, Judge, so I can come back if you like.
All right. If you would report back by noon, that would be fine.
Yes. Thank you, Judge. May I be excused until then?
Yes, you may.
I appreciate it.
Your Honor, I'm here for Nicholas Flores.
I was a little late to the docket this morning.
Okay, hold on. Let me find him real quick.
It's on page 2, Judge.
Okay. All right, so, and what is your announcement on this case? Is your client on? Yeah, I see him.
He is.
All right.
Your Honor, we're going to be asking for recent, but I do want to talk with the prosecutors about the case. This is the first setting.
Okay, very well. Then we'll put you in a breakout room. Can you take care of that, Patty?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. It's Brian O'Donnell. I represent Mr. Ruben Serna. He's on page 2. He is present on the Zoom, and I would ask for a breakout room with the last prosecutor I talked to was Andrew Edelman, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
Mr. Edelman is no longer assigned to County Court 5.
Very well.
Okay.
So when Ms. Reed returns from conferring, I'll place Mr. O'Donnell in there.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Oh, you need extra one? No, I don't have. Oh, but don't put them to Patty. She's had them on here.
I know, but I have.
Mason.
I usually, what, didn't that one take you that one? for?
Judge,
yes.
Nathan Slimane is on now, the attorney for the defendant that is in the courtroom. Page 1.
Hold
Christopher.
Yes, good morning, Judge Herrick. This is the individual who he wasn't on the call. I stepped away to send him a message. It looks like he's appeared in the courtroom now.
Okay.
So we need to confer. There is a felony pending. So regardless of if the state is able to make an offer, we would be requesting a reset to see if we can't get something resolved on the felony.
All right, that's fine. That'll be granted. So if you could confer and then get a reset from Patty for 30 days.
Very good, Your Honor. We'll
right.
do that. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Pleasure seeing you.
Good to see you too.
And Patty, since we do have the felony pending, if it's all right, I can confer by email. I can just shoot an email to Andrew or whoever's handling the case, and so we can at least have something. We don't have to.
Andrew's no longer assigned to County Court 5.
Oh,
He's
okay.
at jail court.
Okay.
So it would either be Caitlin Morgan
Okay.
or Catherine Reed.
Okay. I will email them then and just get their bearings, let them know that we're wanting to talk. And,
Your Honor, is that okay, or did you want him to confer today with Ms. Reed?
Okay, which case is this on now?
It's on page 1, Christopher.
Similuski, I think it's pronounced.
Okay. Oh, all right. So, what did we just say about that?
We're going to confer, but we have a reset, a felony pending. I was just going to propose conferring offline by email, unless there's not to tie it up, since we're probably not going to do anything today. But I'm certainly willing to confer this morning if a
Yeah, will
prosecutor-
you get that? Would you get confer this morning before you go, please?
Certainly, Your
Just
Honor.
Get it out of the way. Okay.
Certainly,
And that
certainly,
way-
we'll do.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Patty, I'm looking at this plea paperwork and it wants me to, like, is he a citizen? Not, I mean, I don't know, looking right now whether he's a citizen or not, to fill that out.
Mr. Freilich,
He's a citizen, Your Honor.
He is, all right.
I'm sorry, Judge. I thought I had signed it. I'm not good with these computers.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I show Brianna Longoria still on. We gave Will Brooks a reset for August 17th.
Uh-huh.
May she be excused?
Yes, she may. Will you let her know?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, gosh. All right. I did sign off on the paperwork on that plea on Hancock, but I haven't gotten back the signed version.
I believe it goes to the clerk. As soon as she signs it, I'm gonna call her to let her know that you've signed it
Okay.
so she can look for it.
Okay, good.
You did. No, I don't even know dealer services, so I didn't listen.
Judge, I'm back from the breakout room.
I'm sorry?
I'm
didn't-
back from the breakout room after talking
Okay,
to
all
the
right,
prosecutor.
all right. So, what's your client's name again?
Nicholas Flores.
Okay.
It's on page 2, Judge.
Okay. All right, so where are we then?
Judge, we're going to ask for a 30-day reset. We just want to review some of the discovery and confirm that everything's been uploaded.
Okay. All right, that's granted.
It'll be August 17th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
May we
Have a
be
good day.
excused?
Yes, you may.
May I place Mr. O'Donnell in a breakout with Miss Reed?
Yes, please.
Patty.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you, Miss Burke?
Fine. It's great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thank
Do you have something here this morning?
We have Julian Orta Ramos, but he was arrested this weekend on a new drug case, 4 to 200 grams, and he's in jail. He was on
Okay.
when this was scheduled,
Okay.
but now he's back in jail, and I'd rather deal with all these new felonies anyway.
Okay.
And I verified, I looked him up this morning by his SID. He is
Yeah.
in jail.
Okay. And I guess they didn't bring him over for the, did they bring him over?
No, ma'am, I canceled it. I reset it for August 24th.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
Thank you. Have a
You're
good day.
welcome. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
So, Your Honor, I believe Nathan Slimane is will be the last attorney to confer.
Okay.
Shut up, dude. No, I'm on mute.
Your Honor, on page 2,
Yes.
Brian O'Donnell's client,
Mm-hmm.
never mind, he's conferring right now
Okay.
with.
You're in the breakout room, right?
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
all righty.
Judge, are we missing anything from Randall Hancock? He got all of the discovery and the consent to video conference and the plea paperwork. We're not missing anything, are we?
I mean, I signed what I could. I didn't sign the certificate of appeal because I'm gonna do that after.
Sure.
I signed the paperwork, but I haven't gotten back. Haven't gotten, the signed copy back yet.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm waiting on. Then we can get started. So I think the clerk's got to get it and sign it or something.
No problem. As long as you're not waiting for us. If we need to go back in and finish filling out something else, I wanted to do
I
that.
don't think so. I mean, I think I've got it. Right, Patty? I think I've got everything.
Yes, ma'am. And I forgot to ask Linda about that. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Patty,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
nothing. I was giving you a hard time.
I placed Miss Reed and Mr. Slimane in a breakout room, Judge.
Okay, good.
Mr. O'Donnell is back, Judge.
Okay. what's happening with your client,
Yes,
Mr.
I talked to the state and they have been in contact with their complaining witnesses. I believe we'd be asking for a reset so we can get a formal offer via email. And
Have you gotten an offer yet?
it's conditional. There may be another case at intake, Judge. So it's a conditional offer. So I would need time to talk to my client, and the state said they would send the formal offer in an email after they talk to their complaining witness again.
All right, well, hopefully that's before the next setting, right? Where's?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so, so we'll give you the 30-day reset.
Very well. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Will you let the court know, though, if you still don't have an offer by that time?
Yes, I can do that, Judge.
Okay, very well.
May I be excused, or do we get a date now? Or
How long was the reset, Your Honor?
A 30-day.
Okay, August 17th.
August 17th. Very well. Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused along with my client?
Yes, you may. Have a good day.
And Mr. Slimane is back, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. I am back. We did confer. We agree that we need to wait and see what felony is going to do before we can do anything on this case. So I would just like to make sure my client who's in the courtroom still has my good contact information so that we can stay in touch, and we'll circle back, see if there's going to be any action on this felony or not.
What's the charge on the felony case?
It's a possession, Judge. I believe it's a 1 to 4.
Okay. Do you know who the attorney is on that case, or is there one yet?
I don't know. I don't know that it's been indicted, Judge, to be frank with you.
Okay. And then is there another county court case?
There is another county court case in here. I believe it's a theft case, Your Honor. That's also on the docket this morning.
Are you on that? Are you representing him on that?
I believe I am, Your Honor. I believe I'm appointed on both.
So, and did you have an offer on those cases, or?
No, Judge, we conferred, and we're kind of just looking for a package deal, or if they're not, if of course, if there is some action on the felony, if they do want to proceed with it, it's going to eat one or both of these up. If not, then we'll certainly, see what we want to do. But
are you looking for a 30-day reset?
I think 30 days should be more than sufficient, Your Honor.
Okay, that's granted.
Thank you, Your Honor. And
You're welcome.
Mr. Similewski, I believe, is in the courtroom. I just want to make sure he has my contact information, and then if he can be excused as well.
All right. Do you need to go in a breakout room with him?
I'd like to just briefly, Judge. I'm not completely convinced I have his correct contact information.
Okay.
So
Could you put them in a breakout room, Patty?
Yes, ma'am.
All
It'll
right.
be
Thank you, Honor.
August 17th, Nathan.
August 17th. Got it. Thank you, Patty. And may we be excused from the breakout room, Your Honor, after we've spoken?
After you're done, yes, sure.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Judge, I spoke to Linda and she signed the paperwork.
Yes, I think I have it right here. Let's see.
Miss Reed, will you be able to share? Will you be able to share screen the documents? Or did you want to send them to me so I could do it?
I mean, I guess I can. I haven't done that before. Is that how they typically do it in here, or?
Yeah. Go to so leave room in the bottom right corner.
I'm trying to mute whoever's talking. I'm sorry, I couldn't understand your question, Miss. Miss Reed?
I was asking if that's how they typically do it.
No, but if you send it to me, I'll be able to share screen the paperwork, please.
Okay, I'll email you those completed copies.
Documents, okay. Thank you. Judge, I'm gonna remove Mr. Chris, because that was Nathan's client and we're done.
Okay.
I couldn't mute him, but he was the one that was
Oh, that we were listening to?
Yes.
Okay.
As quickly as possible. Don't bother paying a bond. It's not going to do any good. We'll get.
I muted Andrew.
Trying to figure out how I could set up that. I wish my granddaughter was here. She could set this up for me. Gosh, this print is so small on this completed. That's weird. Maybe make it larger here. Oh, there we go. All right, well, I at least have the plea agreement in front of me, so. Let's see.
I'm just waiting for Ms. Reed to send it to me, Ms. Pollard.
Okay.
And I sent you the completed plea agreement.
I got it. I got it. I got the plea agreement, but I need the plea paperwork.
It's still showing me that the plea paperwork is not complete.
Oh.
It looks like that one's still out for judge's signature.
Oh, really? Hold on. I'm looking at the plea agreement and I've signed that. So what am I? Let's see what I'm still missing.
Did we get it?
Well, I have the plea agreement and the discovery acknowledgement, consent to video conference, the waiver of rights. Maybe this is the one I still need to sign. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, well, hold on. All right, Patty, would you let the clerk know that I just signed the other paperwork?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
She received it, Judge, and she signed it,
Okay.
and it's complete. I don't know
Okay,
if you
perfect.
noticed.
I'll get that sent over.
Okay. I don't know if you noticed, but Attorney Michael Beliveau is back.
No, I didn't.
Page 1.
All right. All right, Mr. Beliveau, so what is happening on your client's case?
I spoke with his attorney over there. His case is being recalled because his attorney is having difficulty contacting him. They are recalling tomorrow if David Woodard can actually track him down.
Okay. And did we have him here today?
He is supposed to be here today, but I have not been able to contact him.
Oh, and you thought he was in the 175th on the MTR, but he's not. They haven't gotten hold of him either?
That's correct.
Okay. So they're giving him till tomorrow?
Yes, they are.
All right, well, Patty, let's give him till tomorrow. Can we put this on carryover for tomorrow's docket?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's do that. And if we haven't gotten him, then we'll just issue the bond forfeiture at that point.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. You're welcome.
Judge, I have the paperwork.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready for me to share it for the plea.
I wonder how that's going to work. Let me.
I can show you.
Yeah, let's. Okay, so I have. Oh, it looks like that's good. Of course, I'm looking at the state's consent to video, and I know I signed that already, right?
Well, I don't think you need to sign this one.
Okay. Oh, the discovery acknowledgement is also in front of me. And I've signed that. Okay. Okay, here we are.
You signed that one too.
Yeah, I kind of gave up trying to wait because it's all together. I felt like if I didn't sign it, I wasn't going to move forward, but we'll see. I'm sure it's fine. All right, so let's go back to the plea. Can I control what page I want it to be on?
Let me make you co-host.
Okay. Okay, so do I have to do anything in order to be able to just move throughout the paperwork? Because right now it's only moving if you move it, pretty sure.
It didn't let you do anything with it?
No, that's why I was wondering if there was something I had to do at this end, because it's not letting me do anything.
If you want to just let me know which ones.
Okay. All right. Well,
You want me
let's
to go to beginning?
Let's start right here. All right.
Okay.
I think it moved. There we go. All right. Is everybody ready then to proceed on the Randall Hancock case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Could you keep your mic off until it's time for you to answer a question, just because it's so noisy back there, okay? All right. Can I have the attorneys identify themselves for the record, please?
Yes, Judge. Catherine Pollard for the state.
And Andrew Frith, Mr. Hancock.
All right, and we're taking up cause number 653893, the state of Texas versus Randall Hancock. Mr. Hancock, you stand charged by way of information with the offense of assault bodily injury. Can you just scroll down just a little bit, Patty? The first thing we need to talk about is the range of punishment for this offense. It's a Class A misdemeanor. That means that you can receive up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You have several rights. You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to require the state to bring their witnesses in and prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have your attorney cross-examine those witnesses, and you have the right against self-incrimination, which means that no one can force you to testify against yourself. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
They are contained in the court's admonishments. Did your attorney go over the paperwork with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did he explain your rights to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that? Did you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
And did your attorney, in fact, ask you to sign the paperwork?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that by signing the paperwork that you were giving up the rights that I've just gone over with you?
Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
All right, and is that what you want to do?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Then I'll approve the waiver and order it entered into the record of the office. Attached to the court's admonishments is the plea bargain page, and it indicates that. Go ahead.
Excuse me, Judge, I didn't get that.
Okay. Attached to the court's admonishments is the plea bargain page, and it indicates that you have entered into a plea agreement with the state. I need you to know, first of all, that the court does not have to follow the agreement, but if the court chooses not to, then you can withdraw your plea, start all over, and nothing that you've done so far can be used against you. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Also, if the court does follow the agreement, then you will not have the right to appeal, except for any pretrial matters that have been ruled on by the court. And counsel, were there any rulings on any pretrial motions?
There you are.
So that means that if the court follows the agreement, you will not have the right to appeal unless the court gives permission, but generally the court will not give permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
So we need to review the terms of the plea agreement. All right, in return for your plea to this offense, State, will you go ahead and please set out for the court what the terms of the plea agreement are?
Yes, Judge. The agreement is a $1,000 fine plus court costs, 21 days Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, the affirmative finding of family violence, and that would satisfy the judgment.
We're asking the judge to be satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, and is that your understanding of the plea agreement, Mr. Hancock?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
And counsel, is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If you were not a citizen of the United States, by entering a plea of guilty or no contest, it could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Have those immigration consequences been explained to you by your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, they have.
Counsel, might be able to consult with you and assist you in his defense.
Yes, Your Honor.
And in your opinion, does he have a factual as well as rational understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and to enter a plea at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
In that case, Mr. Hancock, to the charge of assault bodily injury, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Have you been promised anything?
Ma'am,
Okay, just turn your mic off for a second.
Your Honor, I believe my client and I discussed this, and he wishes to plead no contest because we've discussed the case and he thinks that's in his best interest.
All right, so Mr. Hancock, how do you wish to plead?
no contest, Your Honor. I apologize for
That's okay. Have you been promised anything other than the terms of the plea agreement to get you to enter your no contest plea?
No, ma'am. No, Your Honor.
Have you been threatened or coerced in any way to get you to enter your plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading no contest because after conferring with your attorney, you've decided that it's in your best interest to do so?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then I'll accept the no contest plea. Based on your plea, I'm going to find that the evidence is sufficient. Do both sides wish the court to proceed to sentencing at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
All right, I'll follow the plea agreement that you've entered into with the state. I'm going to assess punishment at a $1,000 fine plus court costs, 21 days in the Bexar County Jail. Time and money will run concurrent. You will be given credit for time served. The state is asking for the affirmative finding of family violence, and the judgment will be satisfied. Is there anything further from either side?
No, Your Honor.
I just want to say thank you.
Nothing
Thank you.
further from the state judge.
All right, thank you. All right, very well. Good luck.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome.